Hey everybody, Jerry Johnson here with MKE Property Detailing. As I said before, I got Anthony up there removing the ice dam, but the reason why I want to make this video right now is to give you guys awareness on how to prevent the ice dams, because ice dams can cause major damage inside your house when it leaks. You might not see a lot of leaking, dripping, but what it does is it goes to the inside and all of like in the inside of your drywall, and it really creates havoc. Uh, a lot of times, if you let that ice dam go, you'll find out later when you go into the wall, you'll start smelling things. You'll take down the wall; it's all like molded and stuff like that. Causes, I mean, thousands of dollars in damage. Um, and it's very expensive to take down. We're actually the cheapest people in town to take down ice dams, and we're at 400 an hour, and we're the cheapest. So, yeah, the reason why I'm making this video is prevention, to tell you guys what you guys could do to prevent ice dams from even starting, and it's so simple. The number one thing for preventing an ice dam is keeping your gutters clean. Got to keep your gutters clean in the fall to make sure that there's no leaves, it's not clogged up. Make sure your downspout is completely free-flowing and coming out. And then also, wherever that downspout comes out to, every time you shovel your snow, you got to make sure and shovel out the downspout so the water that's coming down through the downspout has somewhere to go. Because if it's blocked up, it's just going to keep creating ice over the winter, and it's going to go all the way up the downspout into the gutter, and then you're talking a major problem when removing the ice. And if you don't remove the ice, what's going to happen is you're guaranteed to get an ice dam every time it snows. So number one is the gutters. The other preventative measure you could take is along the roof's edge for about 2 feet from the gutter line up the roof, you install heating cables. I don't recommend to use the cheap cables, because they hardly ever work. You might as well just give the extra cost and get a premium heating cable provider to come out and have a licensed electrician, install it to make sure that they work. What that's going to do is it's going to make sure no snow actually builds up at the edge, and also you have a cable in the gutter line, so that's the way there's no let me take care of that. And then that's the way there's no ice inside the gutter also. That right there will guarantee no ice dams all winter long, as the cables are properly installed. We don't do that, but as long as you have someone that knows what they're doing and they're properly installed and you have a quality cable, you won't get any ice dams. If you can't do any of those at the current time, what you can do is rake the snow at least 3 feet from the roof's edge every time it snows. Because what's happening is the roof gets coated in snow when it snows, and then your home, when you're heating your home, is going to rise. The heat's going to rise, and it's going to warm up the shingle. And that process is melting the bottom layer of snow, which creeps down all the way to the gutter line. As soon as it hits the gutter line, it freezes automatically. And then that process just continues and continues until it creates the ice dam, and then it just gets further and further back. And then the melt water, after the ice dam is formed, the melt water is going to come down and get caught up at that ice dam. When it gets caught up at the ice dam, it has nowhere to go. Water needs to flow. So what it's going to do is make its way underneath your shingles and into the home. So, like I said, keeping the gutters clean, installing heating cables. But if you can't install the heating cables, just make sure every time it snows, when you come out to shovel your sidewalks, your driveway, or whatnot, just go ahead, buy a roof rake. They're really cheap. They're like $80 for a good one at Walmart, and just go ahead and rake down all the snow at least 3 feet from the roof's edge, and the roof rakes actually extend out, so you won't need a ladder or anything like that. So you'll be able to do it from the ground, and then just go ahead and take care of that. You won't get any ice dams. So yeah, Jerry Johnson with MKE Property Detailing and Milwaukee Ice Dam Removal. It's just my tips to ensure you don't get any ice dams, because yeah, you're gonna have us out here chipping away at it. It's not cheap. Thank you.